It's been, for me, a creative experience. That's part of what I love about an old house. There are always projects and new ways of seeing things. I love working on projects. To me, that's not a hassle. I teach in the English department. I teach general education courses, and I also run the creative writing program at MTSU. At this point, Dr. McPhee has decided to do the rest of the semester online. Students aren't to come to campus, and we can, but we're not supposed to meet with anyone. Everything's canceled, everything I was planning on doing for my classes. So I've been spending, this week we had a second spring break in order to figure out how to deliver our classes remotely. I'm experimenting. I'm trying to think of it as an opportunity to learn some new things, while also reminding myself I don't have to do everything and make it perfect. It's not going to be the same. You know, that's hard to, it's never going to be the same as an face-to-face, in-person class. I've been in Murfreesboro since 1997, and I always liked the square, even then when there was nothing there but barber shops and law offices. But it just was never the right time. The prices were going up and the market was getting tight, and I just thought this isn't going to happen. And then when this came available, I was like, okay, this is it. I have to, I have to take my shot and try this. The biggest issue with this house was that it didn't have enough bedrooms, even though there was plenty of square footage. But upstairs was all cut up into crazy rooms and a hallway that went nowhere and a lot of unused space. And I thought we could do so much up here, and I just decided to go for it. And I'm like, I'll figure out how to pay for it along the way. I would come home from work, and Mike, the contractor, he would have texted me what had happened that day, and he'd be like, look on the counter. And so one day I came home to a bunch of love letters and Valentine's and Christmas cards that had been stuck down in the walls from the 1800s and the turn of the century. And so this one is I guess a Valentine to Lizzie or Jessie. Leaves may wither, flowers may die. All may forget you, but never will I. Your soulmate or schoolmate, Alice O. something. We discovered that downstairs there are pocket doors hidden in the walls, which we had suspected. We didn't know. The walls are really thick, but once the flooring was up upstairs and we could look down into it, he texted, he's like, not only are they pocket doors, the doors and all the hardware are still in there, and it looks like they're in good shape. So that was huge, and that'll be the next project after we finish upstairs, is to reclaim those and open those up and make those usable for us down here. This is my forever house. Let's make it the best it can be. And we reclaimed a lot of space. There was a whole lot of space up under the eaves that was just not even floored and not even used, and opened up the cut up space to make it more usable as bedrooms and living space. Right now it's springtime, so I'm thinking about the yard. We're going to put in a gate and create a little kennel area for our dogs and plant some new things. I didn't really do much last year at the end of the year, get the grass going and enjoy the landscaping and outdoor stuff. And then, on down the line, maybe I'll do some work in my bathroom, my closet, some other things that could be moved around and made better. I'm always going to be sort of dreaming of those kinds of things. I'll figure out how to pay for it along the way. This is worth it. It's worth it for me and my family, but it's worth it for the house to bring it back to life, and for the neighborhood. I think that's part of it as well.